Okay. Hello, hello, hello. That's about 9 hours ago. I can't stand YouTube sometimes. Like, why? Why? Baby, you know that I got you. Okay. Alright, rich rising, rich rising, rich rising, rich rising. Alright. So we are going to do quarter 2 Earth sign readings. Quarter 2 Earth sign readings. Okay. Sound is good. Oh. Alright. What incense are we burning? What's today? Saturday? Y'all, I was just getting ready to skip out on y'all reading and go do something else. And I was like, nope. You know what? I am going to go do these people's reading. I don't have any more Lord Shiva incense. I need to, well, I have some more, but I don't have no more in that pack. We want to burn focus incense again. Magora. Let me see what those are for. Mogra. Let's see. I am so proud of myself. I have my booking site up, guys. I have my booking site up. It is pinned on the page. Readings are open. Okay, Jasmine. I'm looking at it. I'm like, it really does look like jasmine. I'm like, so it is an Arabian jasmine. It's highly revered in spiritual practice, symbolizing purity, divine love, and devotion. It is widely used in temple offerings, meditation, rituals, and to cleanse energies with the intoxicating, calming scent, believed to enhance focus and open the heart chakra and foster deep emotional healing. And jasmine is really good for the deities. I know that Oshun is she likes jasmine. That is one of the offerings you can make to her. Actually, very beautiful offering you can make to the mother deities is with jasmine. Divine offering and worship regarded as a sacred flower. Magora, let's pronounce it. on in a second. It's offered to deities, particularly in South India temple traditions and Hinduism, representing uh, marital harmony and purity. Okay, it is smoothing. Intense aroma is used to quiet the mind and deepen meditation and open the heart chakra to foster higher awareness. Energy clearing, often used in aroma rituals, and the fragrance cleanses the atmosphere and bring positive energy. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna burn our Arabian jasmine incense for our earth signs. And I got some little jasmine here. These are droop DHOOP sticks. So they're like little incense. They burn just like I don't want to break it. I'll usually use like 2. And I just put these on. I put them on my deity altar. They usually come in my puja packs. And a puja pack is just like everything that you need for a puja, for a ritual for the deities, but it's like everything you need. All right. So let's go ahead. Dear Divine, please bless and charge me and the collective with the energy to bring a balance to our complete being, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Please block out any interruptions sent to distract me or the collective while doing this work. I'm returning back to sender. Any weirdness, any negativity, any harm, any of that shit, I'm returning it back to sender 7-11 times. All right, thank you so much. Jama Kali, Jama Durga, Bauta Shri Sai. May peace be with all of us. Thank you so much, Mother Mirror. All right, and I'm calling in our highest vibrational ancestors and deities and spirit guides as we channel this message. Wow, that incense is very ashy. Very ashy. And
Mogra.
Mogra.
Mogra. Mogra.
Mogra. Mogra. Okay. Mogra. Interesting. Alright. So let's tap into the reading. Let's get into the reading. Again, this is for my earth signs. This is for my earth signs. Sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, of course. Venus placement. Wherever you have a dominant earth sign, take this how it resonates and leave what does not. All right. So this is quarter 2. Quarter 2 readings is from April to June. All right. This is from April to June. So let's see what comes out in your reading from April to June. If you have not checked out your quarter 1 reading, it is posted on my page as a video. It's an upload. All right. And also shout out to AK Marie for just reminding me to get this done. Y'all, I put my crown oil. Okay, I mixed it into, this is one of my old bottles. I mixed it into a spray with some other things. All right, my crown oil is for, it's for your divination tools. All right, and also to help you channel and, you know, get clear intuitive messages. so I put it into a spray bottle, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use it on my, it is kind of thick though. And I put it in there with some, a particular water to activate it. And it's so crazy because it has more water in it, but it's still very thick, very thick. So, like I said, this oil, these two, they don't have any labels on them. These two, they're very concentrated, like very thick, very concentrated. And so, even just putting a little bit into, this is what, even just putting a little bit into a spray bottle. I put that in, I put another one of my oils into the spray bottle, and then I added Florida water. And so this is the pretty color that you get. That's the pretty color that you get. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the energy for tap into the energy for my earth babies. Now, earth signs, first quarter could have been very confusing for you. It could have been very and I'm saying very confusing, like coming into this very beginning of the year, is because you have plans on what stability look like, and there may have been like a relationship, or there could have been strong on a relationship, but strong on like a situationship that kind of just caused a lot of confusion amongst you while you're in the middle of like planning your life, I guess. And so I want to be very direct when I say this about second quarter, is that this actually is not a very passive second quarter. It really is unshakable. It's really about life responding to a lot of the decisions that you have made or that you're going to be making. All right. And the thing is that you're asking for things, and yes, you have to be very much so ready for those things that are coming. Okay, thank you so much, Divine. Give us the energy of this second quarter for our earth signs, okay? Virgo, Libra, and not Libra. Ooh, you could be dealing with a Libra. Virgo, Cap, and Taurus. Thank you so much. Can you give us the energy? All right, wisdom, and then truth. Okay, 1 second, y'all. All right, I have to tell you guys, like I told the first reading and all readings, right? I live in Houston, Texas. And so the allergy season is alive at 5 out here. So excuse me and my sinuses, whatever, right? But I will occasionally pause and blow my nose, all right? I'm not going to just let it run on camera, and I'm not going to pre-record these videos, okay? So, excuse me and my allergies, but it's called wood oak out here in Texas. So, if you are in Texas, good luck out there, okay? But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right? Play. All right, so you have wisdom, truth, and play. You have a strong Sag in your chart. You have strong Sag in your chart, or Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio. You could be a Sag, Scorpio sun. That energy is coming out strong. Scorpio as well is in the energy. but there is something that you know, who you are, what you are, how you were I don't even want to say how you were brought up, because I feel as if like how you were brought up is a lot different from who you are now. But this is like you raising yourself, okay? I'm picking up on someone that is well over the age of 25, okay? I'm saying well over the age of 25, but over the age of 25, like more mature, 26 and up, no, for sure. All right, renewal and rebirth. All right, thank you so much, Divine. And we have spiritual guide, spiritual guides. You could be dreaming about your spirit guides, or you could be having connections to your spirit guides. You can also, in these last 2 quarters, all right, so the fourth quarter of 2025 and the first quarter of 2026, someone could have went through either a miscarriage or they are pregnant, okay? If you did experience a miscarriage, I'm apologize. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm giving my sympathy for that, okay? Um, but you could be getting pregnant again, okay? You could be getting pregnant again. Maybe it wasn't the time to get pregnant. I'm also seeing that you may have went through a really tough time with that, essentially. A really tough time with that. But you've been getting connected with your spirit guides. This has a lot to do with what you have been asking for too. You know, I'm gonna talk very frank here. I don't really like to beat around the bush and whatnot. But just maybe the person that you got pregnant by, you kind of didn't want to be in a relationship with them, or it just wasn't the time, and so you were very truthful with yourself, and but you still wanted the baby. You get what I'm saying? Like you still wanted a baby, or wanted the baby, or wanted some form of connection. It's a connection to a child. But it's like I don't really want the person, you know? And so that could definitely be playing out in this quarter. Just kind of going through those emotions, going through that situation in general. I'm gonna get one more card. There's something in between this truth and this play. Let me drop the camera so you guys can see the cards and not just me. All right, there's something in between here, truth and play. Thank you so much for mine. All right, what is that energy in this quarter between truth and play? So it's spirit is saying something about like something about your decision, people. Something between truth, well, what's in between truth and play is people. And it says when and where you're feeling discouraged and undervalued. Do you want to be part of the in crowd? What ideal qualities are you like to adapt, or that what ideal qualities would you like to adapt? Okay. And then people. Someone could be on social media. Okay, someone could have a be a content creator, or either someone that is on social media. All right, so the first card out is wisdom. You might want to watch fire readings as well too. If you have fire dominant placements as well, you might want to watch that quarter reading with wisdom coming out. It says experience and failure leads to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. I definitely feel as if you are tapping in more with your spirit guides, y'all. That is at the end of the quarter. You're going to realize that you have spirit guides, new spirit guides that have stepped forward, right? And I'm not saying that your old spirit guides have kind of they step back so that they can push you forward. Now, this is something that happens in the spirit realm, right? This is something that happens in the spirit realm. Uh, we have the same spirit guides for a whole eternity of life, right? For our whole life. And when we get new spirit guides, the old ones do not just like kind of dismiss. They don't dismiss. But what they do is they kind of take a back seat so that you can connect with your new spirit guides, right? Now, you have like a head spirit guide, right? You have someone that stays with you, holy guardian angel, stays with you your whole entire life, but you might not be able to like connect with them, or let me not say connect with them. You might not be able to hear them clearly when you first connect with them, but they see everything that you do. Just like we have our recorder angel that stays with us our whole entire life. Yes, because they are right there with our Akashic records, right? And they stay with us our whole entire life, but we don't always connect with them. We don't always see them. We don't always hear them, you know? We have to do a certain meditation in order to connect with them. Now, from the very beginning of this quarter, I feel as if you are feeling that you have new spirit guides, but you're not necessarily like connecting with them, right? You have like this spirit team where you've been asking for certain things and you've been like help with certain things, or like motivation, or just like being able to tap in with them. And from the beginning of this quarter, it's been very, the word that I'm hearing is like antagonizing, because you're not really getting, you know, a direct message. You're not really getting a direct message, and it's irritating. Like I don't know how else to put it, because I'm not getting frustrated, but I feel the frustration from spirit, and the frustration in between what it is that you're trying to do, earth signs, right? And then truth, right? Truth is coming out next. It says, remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked. So be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your greatest truth. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your greatest truth. Address areas in your life. Address areas in your life that is not achieving your greatest truth. So let's pull deeper into that. All right, 8th house is activated. You can have an earth sign inside of your 8th house. All right, you can be an 8th house stellar. All right, thanks so much. All right, what is it that spirit wants the collective? Wow, heartbreak, y'all. I'm not taking those in reverse. I didn't take it in the last reading in reverse. I'm not going to take it in y'all reading reverse. The 3 of swords. You know what's crazy? When I pushed this to the top, I actually heard love. I promise on everything that I care about, I heard the word love, okay? And this is where that inauthenticity is coming in at, right? This is where you are kind of feeling as if like you're not I don't want to say like you're not deserving of the love that you give, but you're settling for someone's love. All right, you know that they're not 100% with you. You know that they're not giving you 100%. There could definitely be a third party in your situation. It might not be as if like your person is cheating, but there is an outsider. Okay, this could be a family member. This could be a family member, or this could be another party. All right. Pain and loss may feel overwhelming, but healing begins with acceptance. Acknowledge your emotions and trust that brighter days are ahead. Growth comes through understanding and releasing the past. Okay. There's definitely a situation that you are not over, and it is constantly affecting you this second quarter. Okay, especially in the beginning. All right, so you have nurture and then you have surrender. Nurture and surrender. You provide care and stability, blending practicality with abundance. Your nurturing energy creates uh I don't know why I can't pronounce this word right now. Prosperity. God, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Okay, thank you so much, divine. All right, and harmony. I don't know why I can't pronounce that word right now. Surrender, release control, and trust the process. Shifting your perspective will reveal new insight. Resist only hinders growth. By letting go, you allow clarity and transformations to emerge, creating space for deeper understanding. Clear? All right. I'm returning anything back to sender. Okay. Anxiety, worry, and fear may feel overwhelming, keeping you up all night. Acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them consume you. Clarity will come through patience and self-compassion. Okay. So I definitely feel as if like something is keeping you up, something is bothering you. All right. It could have something to do with a Libra. It could have something to do with a Libra. Strong Libra energy. Strong Libra energy anyway. I made a mistake and called out Libra in the beginning of y'all reading. Um anyhow, so I know that they're in the energy. And let's say something here. This Libra energy is all over you. It's all over you. Whoever energy this is, they're actually sitting on top of your energy. Okay, they're sitting very much so on top of your energy. I'm also getting a strong Pisces energy, but they could have like a Pisces moon, or either you have a Pisces moon. All right, thank you so much, Divine. All right, that's it on the that energy right there. So definitely feel as if this truth that you are not wanting to face, it has a lot to do with a relationship. Like from the beginning, it has a lot to do with the relationship being imbalanced. It has a lot to do with you and what's holding you up. Now, I am picking up and feeling as if you are still connected to a group of people, that a big group of people. I really am. I'm picking up on a big group of people. Aquarius energy is alive at 5 in there, right? And the thing is, you have this connection to people, but you still have this disconnection to certain persons. A certain person. I said certain persons. All right, what is this people energy? What is the energy of people? Wow, flow and responsibility. Okay, so definitely feel as if you have a higher calling, you have a higher responsibility. I definitely could be talking to someone that is responsible for a community of some sort. And it says patience and harmony will guide you to success. Blend opposing energies and find balance in the process. Trusting and timing in your journey, the steady flow of integration leads to peace and aligned progress. Responsibility. You may feel burdened by responsibilities, but this effort will lead to success. Prioritize your tasks and seek support if needed. Remember, carrying too much alone can hinder your progress. Let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, so you in this in this second quarter, let me say it like this: in the first quarter, you did not have a lot of support when it comes to what it is that you were trying to do. And the simple fact that you maintained and kept doing it, y'all, please like the video. All right, like the video, y'all. Like the video. It helps out the algorithm, and I really appreciate you guys. But in this first quarter that you experienced from January into March, you really haven't had a lot of support outside of your spirit guides, outside of your, holy guardian angel, your deities, and whatever you adhere to. You really haven't had a lot of support outside of them. And so going into, but you have a community that backs you, but there isn't any. I'm not feeling like, I'm feeling like you pour into your community, but the community may not necessarily like be able to pour back into you. Like, why is that? Why is that right here? You may have a mask on in the community. There's definitely giving like someone, like a lot of people know you, but they don't know you. It's giving that energy, okay? But it's really what is this flow? What is this flow energy with responsibility? You know, Spirit is saying, you know, like put yourself out there. Yes, celebration. Thank you so much, Spirit. Spirit is saying like putting yourself out there, celebrating your accomplishments, and then also creating something where people can come together to celebrate, not just like you, but like celebrate themselves. I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting that you put out there. I see like a content creator, but I also see no, I see other people kind of not like taking, because I see you giving things away, but this is like pick up, go, flow, like there's an assembly. There's an assembly. You may be overworking. You may be overworking this second quarter, at the beginning of this second quarter. You know, and Spirit is telling you to get out there and play a little more. Thank you so much, Divine. What is this flow, responsibility, and celebration? Wow, the Emperor. So this is definitely about being responsible in the beginning of this quarter. Now, I'm going to get into play, all right? Because this does talk, yeah, the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. The beginning of the second quarter is definitely talking about being responsible, and also being true and authentic, and the delivery of what you are being responsible for, okay? Because there is a heartbreak in here. There is disappointment in here. There is anger in here with anxiety. There's anxiety in here, you know, in this area right here, you know. And so still being responsible in the midst of a heartbreak, or in the midst of this shit right here, you really got to keep your cool. Okay. Now, if you are fire dominant, right? You're earth sign, but you have a lot of fire energy. Like I told my fire signs, I told y'all never be in the charge of, you know, the crash out of the family. Fire signs, never be in the charge of crash out of the family. But this earth signs, y'all are not the crash outs, but y'all are the one to peep shit and then disappear. Like, I'm not coming around these people anymore, you know. And so certain people that you are around could be like undervaluing you, discouraging you, you know. And you just like, yeah, I'm about to stop being around certain people, you know. I'm about to stop being around certain people. And so this is kind of what it's giving. You have a responsibility, and you just like, I just want to focus on my responsibilities, not everybody else's or whatnot, not everybody else's. So with that being said, the beginning of this second quarter could be you just being responsible through your heartbreak, through your, you know, like your anxiety. And Spirit is saying, like, you got to really surrender that anxiety, though. Like that controlling type of thing that you have going here where you have to control everybody or everything or the outcome to everything. It's kind of like when you step in the room, you're like, okay, well, this needs to get done, this needs to get done, and da 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 da. And you're still under like a strong anxiety yourself, you know? All right, let's get into play. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Let's get into play. All right, strong ninth house is being activated here. And it says, you deserve to be happy and joyful around others. Okay, find time to incorporate play into your everyday life and allow your inner child to experience joy. You definitely deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. Okay, you have battle and then you have strength. Okay, you have battle and then you have strength. I shuffled these cards before I got on here, and I literally am shuffling them on camera. And these are some of the same cards, the same order that is falling out for my fire signs. These keep falling out for the fire sign as well too. And before I got on camera and I was asking Spirit, I just kind of like pull a couple cards. These are the same cards. These are literally like the same cards. So this is telling me the energy between battle and strength is that you're having you're having a hard time really fucking like battling yourself. And that has a lot to do, earth signs. I know, y'all get into a depression. When y'all get into a depression, and I'm not diagnosing anybody, all right? This is not medical advice. But y'all will jump into a depression, not jump into a depression, but because who willingly jumps into a depression? Pisces? Okay. All right. So y'all will jump into a depression, and y'all would not jump into a depression, but you will get depressed. And the minute that you start getting depressed, you don't just like lay around and mope. You start battling with everybody or everything that's around you, right? And this is kind of what's coming out. This is battle is coming out before strength, but it's coming out in this play energy, right? Don't take everything serious. So it says tension and miscommunication may leave you feeling isolated. Again, don't take everything serious. Tension and miscommunication may leave you feeling isolated. Reflect on your approach and seek to rebuild trust. Sometimes walking away is the best path to peace. Choose your battles wisely, all right? There is someone in the past that you may have gotten into it with, or you may have had a misunderstanding. And I'm really picking up on it being a true misunderstanding. You got to clear that shit up this quarter. You have to clear it up this quarter. I feel as if I'm talking to someone that has a earth sign rising, y'all. First house earth sign in this energy. But take it where it resonates and leave it where it doesn't. This person that you had a misunderstanding with, it really needs to be cleared up. This could have been going on for 4 to 5 years, y'all. 4 to 5 years. And this is someone that you could have had I'm really picking up on, like, you may not actually like know them, but this could have been like a real misunderstanding. Like, this definitely could be online, but you're seeing that you're coming across this person more and more, or you're connecting with this person more and more. You just really gotta lay those swords down in that energy right there. All right, what is battle and strength? Thank you so much, Divine. Give me the energy of battle and strength and then play. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel that. There's an emotional, like there is something that is building off of the emotions, okay? And it's something that's going to be positive, but it comes from something that previously was viewed as negative. And we have to take the transits into considerations as well too. When we're giving ourselves a pass, sometimes you have to give other people a pass as well. You have to be like, you know what? It was Mercury retrograde, or it was Venus retrograde. And this misunderstanding has to be cleared up. And you know, y'all are very stubborn when it comes to clearing up misunderstandings. I'm gonna just be out there and just be every earth sign that I've ever had a misunderstanding with, they feel as if they're right. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I'm saying that they feel as if they're right. There's no changing. Oh, this is what I said. This is da 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 da. And very judgy. Very judgy. Very judgy. But Spirit is saying, like, there's definitely something that needs to be cleared up. What is this strength card? What is this strength card on this second quarter? What is the energy of this strength card? Second quarter. Wow, the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So, you know, you're definitely coming out of a... Yeah, all right. So you felt as if you were right, and you're definitely coming out of some type of mental fog. All right, strong on the mental fog, y'all. Strong on the mental fog. And you know what? If people are, once you try to clear something up with someone, have a conversation. This could be a sister or this could be another female. But once you try to clear it up, you have some type of conversation, you will see just how strong you and another person is. With the strength card and the Eight of Swords, some of you guys are fighting a battle and is upset with the same people that's fighting the battle as well too. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all both are fighting a battle. The High Priestess, y'all. Alright, so you have Renewal and Rebirth, and then you have the High Priestess. Now, the way it fell in my lap, y'all, it did fall upright. Now, the energy of the High Priestess coming towards the end of the last quarter, right? We have Renewal, Rebirth, High Priestess energy. Eight of Swords in Rebirth in the Strength card, all right? Someone could be a Pisces moon or a Leo moon, all right? And then you have Temperance in reverse, okay? Let me get that one right there too. The Four of Wands, all right? So, Temperance in reverse talks about imbalances, right? And then I want to blow your head up real quick with this, with the Temperance in reverse and the Four of Wands and the High Priestess, right? You have to realize that everybody is not built the same, all right? When it comes to the Temperance in reverse, you want to realize that everybody is not built the same. You don't want to judge anybody, but I also want you to watch how you speak to people. Especially like someone that is on the same platform as you or in the same house as you. You want to watch how you kind of speak to people this season. What is the renewal in the Temperance about? What is the renewal in the Temperance about? Thank you so much. What is the Temperance in reverse under Renewal? So it says, examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and give a fresh start. Clean up all things around you that are cluttering your life. Someone could definitely be getting rid of some kitchen stuff. All right, someone could definitely be getting rid of some kitchen stuff, and then also like getting rid of things that someone else has given you. Okay, you could be cleaning out your house the end of this quarter or at the beginning of this quarter. That's a good time to clean your house at the beginning of this quarter. It is a new year for a few different religions. The High Priestess energy, it talks about having access, being an oracle, having access to, you know, higher vibrational people or guides or your spirit team. Now, you do have spirit guides at the end, so you could be definitely getting new spirit guides or connecting with new people, earth angels. All right, the Four of Wands coming out, definitely connecting with other earth angels. What is the Four of Wands with spirit guides? Thank you so much. What is the Four of Wands with the spirit guides? Fool in reverse. Give me one more card. That Fool in reverse. So these are, like I said from in the beginning of the reading, these spirit guides, they're quiet. They're not necessarily like quote unquote new spirit guides. You might not have just heard them and they're getting louder at the end. I'm also getting too that you want to watch how you treat these spirit guides or how you quote unquote use them. Okay, do not use them in a dark demonic type of way, y'all. Don't use them in a dark demonic way. So you have community and then you have shadow. Look at that. You have shadow. All right, and then you have community. So you want to be careful about the way that you put your spirit guides out there. I'm picking up on the spiritualist here. I'm definitely picking up on the spiritualist here. It says you may be bounded by fear or unhealthy attachments. Recognizing these patterns and take steps to free yourself. True empowerment comes from choosing liberation over limitation. Trust in your ability to reclaim your power. You could be a person that you definitely could be a person that free other people from like shadow energy. I'm hearing something crazy. All right, so community, a time to celebrate and share joy has arrived. Gather with loved ones to honor achievement and create memories. This is a moment to embrace connection and gratitude. Let the energy of togetherness uplift your spirit. There's a lot of celebration right here. Now, I want to forewarn with this shadow energy coming out behind there, and then the Nine of Swords, the Fool card, and the Temperance. So I'm going to go ahead and forewarn you guys to be careful about possession. You could be feeling as if you are under possession. If you or someone is under possession right now, I'm saying you or someone. Is that what I'm saying? I really feel as if you're under possession of another. This is giving someone could be changing their medication up. This is not medical advice, but someone definitely could be changing up their medication. It could be their spiritual medication as well too. But this definitely feels as if like the change is happening within self, but you could be connected with new spirit guides towards the end of this quarter in order to free you. Now, you might not be under possession right now, but there's something like definitely trying to tap into your energy, battle, and strength in the middle of this. All right, you could be traveling this quarter. This is such a crazy reading right now. You could be traveling this quarter, and something could be trying to attach to you. Okay, I'm not telling y'all not to travel. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. This is a forewarning. All right, this is a forewarning to protect yourself as you travel. All right, battle and strength. Give me the energy right here. What is this battle and strength with play? All right, what is this battle and strength with play? Yeah, justice. All right, definitely feel as if something could definitely be trying to attach to you. All right. But your spirit guys is they're watching, they see you, they see what's going on. The Magician, y'all. All right, so you have justice with the magician. They definitely see what's happening and what's going on. And so whatever this is that is trying to attach to you, it's not necessarily there's something shadowy in the community or about whoever this is that's helping you get free. This is the person that you probably didn't necessarily want to help you get free. What's shadow in community? Thank you so much. What's shadow in community? Wow, the Three of Swords. So you already have the Three of Swords. Yeah, this has something to do with this heartbreak at the beginning of this thing. There's somebody that, like I said, in the very beginning of the reading, I said that you could be with someone or you could have gotten pregnant by someone or you could be having sex with someone at the beginning of this quarter and you don't really like necessarily like that person like that. You know, like you like them, you love them, but you know that they can offer you way more than or give you way more than what you've been quote unquote settling for. And you're just like really figuring out that truth. Now, the further you get into this quarter, I feel as if like you could be separating, you could be putting yourself out there, you could be having fun, right? But somebody or something doesn't want you to be having fun. They don't want you to recognize who you are. Now, sitting up under all of this chaos and this clutter, right, that you really do need to clear out because Spirit said that in the card. Clean it up. Let spirit flow. You know, spirit can really flow through your home, through your energy state when you have less clutter, y'all. When you have less clutter. But there's like magician energy that's taking place here. Good and bad magician energy, right? On your side, you're going through a renewal, a rebirth. You're actually clearing up a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of miscommunications amongst you and maybe another. But then in the background, someone is saying, oh, you're going to, you know what I don't understand too? No, let me finish my sentence. Someone in the background is saying, well, you're gonna clear that up, but you still haven't handled me. So I'm going to try to trick and manipulate you or make you feel some type of way. And it's kind of giving like, don't forget what you're doing. You know, don't forget the healing that you're doing. And you don't have to heal every last single relationship. Some relationships you just need to like, you know, you need to, some things you just have to, you know, give it over to God. You just have to give it over to God. Some things you just got to give it over to your spirit guides, okay? Some things you just got to give over to your ancestors. And some things you just really have to handle your motherfucking self, all right? You really have to handle yourself. Now, I am getting a lot of celebration up in this energy, but you want to be careful in the midst of celebration. You want to make sure that you're not indulging too much so that your shadow energy comes out and then you start making phone calls, you know, to certain people that you don't even fucking like or that you don't even care about, or you start saying things to people that you don't even, you know, care to even have a conversation with. So make sure that whatever you're consuming, temperance in reverse, you want to make sure whatever you're putting in your body, whatever you're indulging in, it actually helps you as opposed to keeping you stuck. Okay? It actually helps you as opposed to keeping you stuck. Oh, before I pick these cards up, let me... All right. So guys, my one-on-one readings are open. I am open for booking. You can get a one-on-one reading. I also do mediumships as well, but those you have to have a consult. All right, I'm a real medium. I'm not just gonna, you know, call in your dead ancestors. We actually set up service, but my readings are open. My love readings, my clarity readings, my travel readings, where you supposed to be, where you supposed to be going. I look into all of those things for you. And then also For my earth signs, a oil that I would really recommend for you guys is the Divine Pivot Oil. The Divine Pivot Oil basically is designed to get you moving the way that you're supposed to be moving, right? And I'm saying the way that you're supposed to be moving, it doesn't open up all roads. It opens up the necessary road for you to go on, all right, for you to travel down. Very good oil, very good oil. It's very concentrated. You can use it on your crown, you can use it on your feet, you can use it on your hands when you're trying to make certain decisions. But let's see. All right, thank you so much. All right, give me the cards for my earth signs. And it says success is already in motion. No one else is you. Trust the process. Action builds confidence. And then you have survived worse, all right? And it says this is your season at the bottom of the deck, okay? So right now may not necessarily be your season, but quarter 3 can be your season, okay? Summertime. All right, summertime takeover. But right now, building into that energy, the spring energy, you do got to handle some stuff here, okay? Like I said at the beginning of this reading, this is not a very passive energy this quarter. It is giving a high anxiety, all right? If you need to book with a therapist, y'all, please book with a therapist. It's nothing wrong with talking to a therapist, and talking to a spiritualist, y'all. It's nothing wrong with that. That is what we are here for. Well, I don't know what anybody else is here for, but that's what I'm here for. I'm not a therapist. I am not a licensed therapist, but you can get you a therapist and a spiritualist at the same time. I highly recommend that. And if you are a spiritualist, you should talk to a therapist anyway. All right, not a psychiatrist, a therapist. Two different things. A psychiatrist and a therapist is two different things, y'all. So that is y'all's reading. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Let's put that back up. All right, that is y'all's reading. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. I've already done my fire signs second quarter, and then next I am going to, what is this, earth sign? We have water and we have air signs to do next. I'm super excited about these second quarter readings. But if you would like a personal one-on-one reading for the remaining of your year, you guys, please check out my readings. All right, book with me. You do have to text me, all right, when you book a reading, but I can deliver your reading. We can have an in-person reading. All right, if you are in Houston, Texas, because that's where I am, I'm in Houston. If you're in Houston, Texas, we can do a personal one-on-one reading. If you are outside of Houston, Texas, we can do a video, a Zoom, or a a call reading, however y'all want to do it, okay? I was trying to put timestamps on my readings, but it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So make sure that you have enough time in between doing a reading, because I like people to be able to do their own work after they get a reading done for me, to actually be able to do something. I don't want to just tell them their future and then boom, they just like, oh well, let my future just play out like that. I kind of put everybody to work. And so I also have some rituals that you guys can book as well too. We have some rituals that is available for booking as well. So I think that's it. All right, and the Divine Pivot Oil is $44.44, and that includes shipping as well, ground shipping, guys, through FedEx. You get a lot of stuff with, I'm saying you get a lot of stuff, but you also get some bonus goodies when you order something from me. I don't know how to just put one thing in the box. So right now we have the focus incense that I am sending out to everybody. All right, focus incense with the divine pivot oils, all right, and some other things, some other goodies in the bag. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Again, if you need to reach me, 346-702-4044. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. And hello, Miss Abby. Hello, 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 and hello to everybody else that is here. He said Pisces is going through it. Pisces will get through it, okay? They're going through it, but they will definitely get through it. They definitely will get through it. I don't believe that they're going through it. I believe that they're getting through it. I believe that they went through it, okay? Pisces definitely went through it. As a Pisces moon, we definitely went through it, and we're growing through it, okay? So I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a rich, wonderful day on purpose, as my baby Abby always says, okay? And hearts and love to you all. Peace.